Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and NBs, and thank you for tuning back into St. Andrew TV, a cure for your Monday blues. I am, of course, your host, Andrew, and today we have another suggested video from the comment section. This one comes from Kid Colt, stating that he would like to see the clever unloading trick that is seen in the TV show Billy the Kid, where Billy the Kid takes the revolver from his adversary and he plays around with it a little bit and discreetly unloads 2 rounds, which benefits him in the very near future. So we're going to take a look at that today. I'm going to show you what he did.
No one on the corner has swagger like us. Hit me on my burner prepaid wireless. We pack and deliver like UPS trucks. Already gone to hell just pumping that gas. All I wanna do is and sing and take your money. All I wanna do is and sing and take your money.
This is my Uberti Cattleman 2, 1873, and it is modeled after the Colt Single Action Army, which is what you saw in the clip before. The only difference is this is a 4 3/4 inch barrel instead of the Cavalry 7.5. However, it is going to effectively do the same thing in terms of what Billy the Kid did. Obviously, before we do any of this, we're going to check if our gun is unloaded, which it is. So what he does, he opens the loading gate when starting to inspect the gun and puts it into half cock, which releases the cylinder, which allows it to rotate all the way around. And like anything that you see in the old Westerns, that gun is loaded with bullets. Obviously, he's trying to do this quietly. So as you can see in the clip, I'm going to load 2 here to show you exactly what he does. These are dummy rounds. They will not fire. And means that this bullet has not been fired and it's just the brass in there. These have not expanded and swelled up inside the chamber, so they should fall right out. And when he's rotating the cylinder around, he has it in a less than threatening position for himself, and means, like I said before, these shouldn't be swelled up. You should rotate it and they should fall right out, which is perfect. Now the key to this is, now he's got to remember, for future reference, to rotate it like so. Close it all up. Hide your rounds that you've just pulled out of the revolver and put it in a safer position. That way, this next chamber here, when you cock it, is on an empty chamber. Now he does all this knowing that in the future, obviously, and I don't want to spoil anything, that him placing those 2 empty chambers in that particular position is going to buy him 2 empty dry fires. So let's do this in real speed here. So he places the gun in half cock, opens the loading gate, and rotates the cylinder like so. Unloading 2 bullets, puts them in his pocket. And then he rotates it a few more times to put that cylinder in the next spot where if you cock the gun, it will land on an empty cylinder, discharging no piece of lead into a less fortunate being that day. And of course, when he gives the gun back, he tilts the gun forward, collects it with his 3 fingers, and sets it back on the table for his opponent there. Thank you, Kid Colt, for the video suggestion today. That was a lot of fun to make. I have not dove too far into the Billy the Kid series yet. It is something that I'd like to see and watch because I'm sure that I get a lot of video ideas out of one of the most iconic figures of Wild West history and a show that is dedicated to his story. I appreciate everyone getting this far into the video. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed today's video, or leave me a comment stating what I should do next. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed as of late. It really does warm my heart to see the number climb and climb each week, and it never goes unnoticed. But for those of you who've come across this video and this is your first time here, think about hitting that subscribe button because you're a daisy if you do.